And welcome to this session. In this other video, we want to see how to check for a compromised password. For example, if you have a password you want to use for an account, how do you know if this password has been used? Maybe it has been compromised before, such that you will not want to use a password that is compromised. In other words, it can easily be accessible by cyber attackers. And so let's see how to check for a compromised password. Firstly, we will go on to this. So we take HTTP and then take that. On passwords.com, and then we want to check reach in 21 ED1. So this is the last 5 digits. Any password that contains those last 5 digits, you want to check if it has been compromised before. And so this is a list of the passwords that contain that digit. It's a very long list. We can scroll up and up and up and up and up and up and up. So that is the list. And so the next thing we want to do is, we have just queried the database for leaked password hashes starting with 21BD1. And this is the list of passwords that have been leaked starting with that. And so we will now do chmod u on passwords dot sh on passwords sh. So we have been able to connect our on password file. Here it was in the txt format, and then by this command we have converted it into a file that can be executed on a Linux system by this command. And so here is it. And then from here we will move it from this format and then to the sh. And that's why we can see a listing, and that's it down there. So we will continue. We want to make our file executable. We want to make our file executable. We have made our file executable, and then let's test it how for a password that has been compromised. Let's use the turkey leaves. And so you can be able to see here, this candidate password is compromised, and the number of times here is 3 times. And we can do the same for, maybe let's use let's do 1, 2, 3. Candidate password is okay for use. So this other password has not been compromised. We can try another password. Let's use lowercase. So this password has been compromised over 29 times. 29 times. So it's a weak password. So that is it for this lab. And so from this, we can be able to see that there are passwords. If you want to use a password, maybe for an activity that requires a high level of security, you can be able to test it here and know whether or not to use it. The number of times it has been compromised is a reflection of the ease or the ease with which people can be able to have access to your account, just in case you use it. So thank you very much for your keen attention.